Black Ops Cold War has been out for a little over 3 months now, and maybe you've questioned if it's worth your money or not. Well, in today's video, I'm going over if I believe if Cold War is worth it or not. Before we get into this though, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and don't worry, it's free to subscribe, and you can always unsubscribe later, but let's just get straight into this. So, I'm going to talk about all the modes in this game, including campaign, multiplayer, and zombies, and I'm going to start off with the campaign. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to be spoiling anything here. All I'm going to say is that the campaign is good. It has very many aspects of Black Ops 2 and a couple of aspects of Black Ops 1. Now, while I do say it's good, that doesn't mean it's great. Honestly, the way they do a bunch of things feel very lackluster to me, and their introduction of new characters is introduced very poorly. And comparing it to Modern Warfare's campaign from last year, this campaign looks much worse. But comparing it to a campaign like Black Ops 3, it looks really good. So overall, it's not the greatest campaign ever in COD history, but it's definitely not the worst one either. Multiplayer now is probably what most people play this game for. Well, multiplayer in this game is interesting to say the least. Fundamentally, at its core, I think it's one of the best multiplayers that we've seen in a while. Other than that though, the maps are mediocre besides Raid and Nuketown, which thankfully, unlike Infinity Ward, Treyarch has actually kept Nuketown 24/7 and the Raid plus some other map 24/7. Now, with this, there's a catch. There's always a catch with an Activision game, and the catch here is SBMM. Now, if you paid attention to COD at all in the past 3 months, you've heard about SBMM, which is skill-based matchmaking. And if you don't know what that means, think about it like a rank mode, just in casual pubs, and you get absolutely nothing for doing good besides harder games. So, if you're good at COD, then this is going to bite you, and you're probably not going to enjoy it. But if you're not so great at COD, this will help you, and keep you in lobbies with people just like you. The only problem here is that you will never improve because you never play anyone better, so if you're bad at COD, you're just going to be bad at COD forever while SBMM's here. Also, if you don't like SBMM and want to see what Activision has to say about it, then you're also out of luck because they do not acknowledge it at all. But they do go out of their way to prevent you from exploiting it, which, fun fact, you can exploit it. And a crazy thought here, but maybe if you just toned down SBMM and made the game more casual like it should be, we wouldn't have this problem. But, moral of the story, SBMM isn't going anywhere, and it's the biggest plague to this game. But, other from the kids that are trying to jump shot you with their CDL skin, trying like there's a gun pointing to their head, you have many other problems with this also. For example, you have the stupid amount of bugs that plague the game, many glitches, overpowered weapons, and too many other issues that we see every year with COD. Now, the score streak system also sucks as well. It's a system so if you're bad, you can still get streaks, but at the end of the game, which is why you'll see a stupid amount of streaks coming in near the end of the game, which I'm all for rewarding bad players to make them feel better, but let's just not give them lethal score streaks because they didn't really deserve them. Another thing though is that it is incredibly hard to get high score streaks because their score is incredibly high first off, and the only way to get them is to go on a kill streak to get more points per kill, but it's really hard to go on high kill streaks when GOAT all caps with a gold AK-74U slide canceling you and shooting your body. But while multiplayer has more negatives than positives right now, I am hopeful that in the future that it's more bearable because I'd still think this could be one of the best COD since like Advanced Warfare. Last up though is Zombies, and I love this COD Zombies. I love it so much that I went out of my way to get Dark Aether, which is the dark matter but for zombies. The only downside truly to the Zombies experience is that there's only one map, and we do know there's a new map coming out early next month, but playing one map over and over again gets pretty stale. Also, if you're going for high rounds, you need a wonder weapon, which they are incredibly hard to get because after round 35, every other gun basically becomes useless. Other than that though, they also brought back the old perk system, which now has upgrades you could give to them, and a field upgrade system where you can have several different perks as well. And if you want that old school, not too complex casual zombies experience from older CODs, then this Zombies is for you. And luckily for you, it's a free Zombies weekend, so if you're watching this right now, you can try it right now. It's free for the weekend. I think until like the 21st is when it ends, so I really recommend you try this out because I do believe this is one of the best Zombies we've seen in a while. Overall though, while this COD has a lot of potential to be good, as we've seen with the past CODs, chances are it's just going to be in the end. But while I would recommend this game if you love zombies, chances are you're a multiplayer person like most people, and to that I would say it's worth it. But not for $60. This game does not have enough content to be $60, and it's riddled with bugs and glitches like Cyberpunk, but worse. So I would recommend this game to you if you find a good sale on this game. I would say 45 and under is an alright price for this game, which honestly I would say 30 or under, but it's Activision, so you're never going to get a great deal because, as you'll find out when you get this game, Activision just wants your money and does not care how much you like the game or what you have to say about the game, which is sad, but that's what happens when a greedy company gets away with everything they do. Other than that though, again, if you haven't yet, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, but until next time, see ya.